You're listening to the Thunderbird, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska. Well, as you may have heard from our friends at Weatherology and the EAS system, a portion of Custer County now in a severe thunderstorm warning as we move through this Sunday evening together. The latest, the National Weather Service in North Platte has issued now a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Rock County in north central Nebraska, for northwestern Loup County in north central Nebraska, southeastern Brown County, for north central Custer County, and for eastern Blaine County. This is in effect now until 8:15 this evening. At 7:34, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles southeast of Dunning, 15 miles southwest of Brewster, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are some of the main weather threats being associated with this storm. Locations that could be impacted would include Brewster, Dunning, Milburn Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Fox Bayou, Linscott, and Almeria Meadows State Wildlife Management Area. This would also include the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 136 and 144, and Highway 2 between mile markers 238 and 255. As we take a look at the weather radar picture, you can see that one of the probably biggest intensities of this particular storm system is right now showing up on radar right between Anselmo and Dunning on Highway 2. So if traveling between Anselmo and Dunning at this moment, please beware. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for that area, and we can see it on weather radar. That kind of seems to be centered right now, right between Dunning and Anselmo on Highway 2. So take note of that. Again, we always remind you, if you feel it necessary, we encourage you for your protection to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is also possible with this storm, could lead to flash flooding. A reminder, do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. So again, a severe thunderstorm warning now has been issued for the following counties: for southwestern Rock County, northwestern Loup, southeastern Brown, north central Custer County, and for eastern Blaine County. This is in effect until 8:15. Again, at 7:34, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles southeast of Dunning and moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are being associated with this storm activity. Also, we see these storms really building and creating a band now from right between Anselmo and Dunning, and continuing to move northeast all the way up to the O'Neill area. And we have some other warnings that are in effect as well. Let's take a look at this one, which is kind of in front of this storm system that just created the warning that we were talking about. There continues to be a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Rock County, for northeastern Loup, northwestern Garfield, and southwestern Holt County. That's also in effect until 8:15 tonight. At 7:30, a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles southeast of Rose, Nebraska, or 21 miles north of Taylor, and moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. So that is the latest. We'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. Keep it tuned here to KBBN Broken Bow. You're listening to KBBN Broken Bow, Nebraska. As we hit the 8 o'clock hour, we'll get you caught up to date on news and weather here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and talk about weather here for a moment, because that's why we're on the air live with you tonight. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for southwestern Rock, northwestern Loop, southeastern Brown, north central Custer, and eastern Blaine counties. Here is the latest right before 8 o'clock. At 7:56, a severe thunderstorm was located near Brewster, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts being associated as possible weather threats with this storm activity. This is a radar-indicated storm. Locations that could be impacted include now Brewster, Milburn Diversion Dam, State Wildlife Management Area, Fox Bayou, Linscott, and Horseshoe Bend Lake. This would also include the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 136 and 144, as well as Highway 2 between mile markers 243 and 254. Again, if in the path of this storm you feel it necessary, we encourage you to seek protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency, and they will send your report to the National Weather Service office in North Platte. So that's the latest at 7:56. A severe thunderstorm located near Brewster, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. And we will continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. We'll step away for a quick check of news and sports, and then we'll come back with another update as you are listening to Central Nebraska's news source, KBBN Broken Bow.
CBS News Brief. President Trump is calling into question the future of Iran's ruling theocracy after a surprise attack on 3 of the country's nuclear sites. But CBS's Sam Vinograd on the concern on U.S. soil.
Iran does have operatives here in the United States, and Iran also has the ability to inspire attacks.
The U.S. State Department issues a worldwide caution for Americans, saying the conflict in the Middle East could put those traveling or living abroad at an increased security risk. And says CBS's Holly Williams.
Some staff at the U.S. Embassy here in Iraq have been told to leave out of an abundance of caution, according to the State Department.
A Michigan police chief says church staff fatally shot a man armed with a handgun and a long gun, averting a potential mass shooting at a church west of Detroit. Wayne Police Chief Ryan Strong.
We are grateful for the heroic actions of the church's staff members, who undoubtedly saved many lives and prevented a large-scale mass shooting.
CBS News Brief, I'm Matt Piper.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code,
summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing a schedule,
and responding to Jim's long emails. Leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC at dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for your wallet first before hitting the drive-thru.
$6.
Sorry, forgot my wallet. I have change, though. Here's 40 cents, another 40. Ooh, a bicentennial.
What's that?
Oh, gosh.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
A horrible injury for Tyrese Halliburton at NBA Finals. Game 7 tonight. Indiana's up 26-25 at Oklahoma City early in the second quarter. Halliburton had 9 points in 7 minutes on the court, 3 of 4 from three-point range, but he went down with an apparent Achilles injury, leaving with assistance in the first quarter. Obviously, he won't be back tonight. Pacers on the road in Game 7, a chance to win the title. They're in the finals for the first time since 2000, have not won a championship since they became an NBA team. As for the Phoenix Suns, they're reportedly trading Kevin Durant to Houston for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and a first-rounder this week. WNBA, Las Vegas beat Indiana. LSU won the College World Series. In baseball tonight, it's the Phillies over the Mets, 5-0 top of the sixth. Those two currently tied for first in the NL East. Wins for the Dodgers and Giants.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. A severe thunderstorm watch continues. Lows level off around 60 tonight under cloudy skies with a slight chance of severe thunderstorms. Northwesterly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Slight chance for storms tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 74. Overcast skies. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow night. Thunderstorms likely. Those dip down to about 59. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood.
BD is made for today, tomorrow, and for what's needed next. They're advancing the world of health as one of the largest global medical technology companies in the world, supporting the heroes on the front lines of healthcare. BD, with locations in Broken Bow and across the world.
You are listening to KBBN Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska. 8:06 is now the time. We are live to keep you informed of a severe weather situation affecting portions of Custer County as a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 tonight for southwestern Rock, northwestern Loop, southeastern Brown, north central Custer, and eastern Blaine counties. Again, the latest from the National Weather Service in North Platte. This statement issued right in front of 8 o'clock at 7:56. A severe thunderstorm was located near Brewster, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Ping-pong ball-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, some of the main weather threats being associated with this radar-indicated severe storm threat. Locations that could be impacted would include certainly Brewster, and we can see that right on the weather radar picture at this moment. You can see where the main intensity of this storm system, at least for this warning that we're looking at, is right over Brewster at this moment. So if you are in that area, you feel it necessary, we certainly encourage you to seek protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building if needed. Other locations that could be impacted would include Milburn Diversion Dam, State Wildlife Management Area, also Horseshoe Bend Lake, along with Linscott. This would also include the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 136 and 144, as well as Highway 2 between mile markers 243 and 254. Again, to report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will then send your report to the National Weather Service office in North Platte. So that is the latest. We can see this band of storms just continuing to move to the northeast, and you can kind of tell on the weather radar picture it's kind of moved out of Custer County and now centering itself more on Blaine County, certainly around the Brewster area as we view it. And this band of storms stretches all the way northeast up to and past the O'Neill area. So that's kind of the band of storms that we are looking at the moment. Let's bring up information regarding this storm warning, which takes us further northeast with this band of storms. At 7:57, a severe thunderstorm was also located 12 miles west of Amelia, or 27 miles southeast of Bassett, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and half-dollar-size hail possible with this radar-indicated storm. Locations with that storm system would include Rose, Amelia, and Carson Lake. This would also include Highway 183 between mile markers 138 and 155. So that just kind of gives you an idea on how this band of storms is just kind of staying together and continuing to move in a northeast direction. All right, so that is the latest that we have. Let's go back and just see if they have updated the latest statement at all. No, it seems like it's still the one that we just read to you at 7:56. Severe thunderstorm located right around Brewster, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Again, ping-pong ball-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, some of the main weather threats associated with this radar-indicated storm. That is the latest. We'll continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. You're listening to Central Nebraska's news source. 8:13 on this Sunday evening. You're listening to KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska, live in the studio with you tonight as we track a severe weather system that is affecting portions of Custer County. Back at around 7:34 tonight, the National Weather Service in North Platte issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Rock, northwestern Loop, southeastern Brown, north central Custer, and eastern Blaine counties. This band of storms continues to move in a northeast direction at around 40 miles per hour. The latest statement from the National Weather Service in North Platte came at 7:56 when a severe thunderstorm was located near Brewster, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Ping-pong ball-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, some of the main weather threats being associated with this storm. Locations to be impacted, certainly Brewster, also Milburn Diversion Dam State Wildlife Management Area, Almeria Meadows State Wildlife Management Area, Linscott, and Horseshoe Bend Lake. This would also include the following highways: Highway 183 between mile markers 136 and 144, and also Highway 2 between mile markers 243 and 254. So again, this is until 8:15 tonight, which is just a few seconds away. So we are going to go back to music for a little bit. We'll kind of give the Weather Service an opportunity to reassess the situation. Then we'll come back with another update once we get past 8:15 to kind of let you know where things stand. You are listening to KBBN Broken Bow. As earlier tonight, just after 7:30, a severe thunderstorm warning went into effect for a portion of Custer County. We can tell you now that that warning, which included Custer County, that portion of it anyway, has been allowed to expire. However, we are watching the radar, and there's kind of been a tail to this start to develop now. It's kind of a thin tail, but it has developed kind of to the west of Anselmo, moving in a northeast direction, kind of crossing Highway 2 now between Dunning and Anselmo. Now, the Weather Service is looking at that. They've not included that in any kind of a warning or anything, but we just kind of bring it to your attention. If you're on Highway 2, especially going between Anselmo and Dunning, you might want to be aware, as the radar is certainly showing rain and maybe some more intensified stuff in that area, but nothing that has prompted a warning or anything for a portion of Custer County. So that now is kind of the tail of this system. But the bulk of this system now has continued to move in a northeast direction. We can tell you that the National Weather Service in North Platte has issued now a severe thunderstorm warning for Southern Rock, for Northern Loop, northwestern Garfield, southwestern Holt, and northeastern Blaine County. This is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. At 8:13, a severe thunderstorm was located 25 miles northeast of Brewster and moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail are some of the main weather threats being associated with that storm. So that is the latest. At this moment, there is no active severe weather warning for Custer County. So with that in mind, we're going to send you back to regular programming. But again, should a severe weather situation hit portions of Custer County, we'll be back on the air with you live to cover it for you and give you the information on KBBN Radio. But for now, we send you back to regular programming on the Thunderbird 95.3 FM.
Thanks for kicking off summer.